Is it time to buy or sell Opendoor Technologies stock? In this video, we will explore Opendoor Technologies in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 7th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Opendoor Technologies as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing a remarkable gain of 413.11% since we initially recommended purchasing Opendoor Technologies 11 days ago. This results in an average return of 37.56% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts considerable volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Considering the latest developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next movement, as it could swing in either direction. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 14.16% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 77.84% to 14.16%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 34.06%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 91.80% to negative 34.06% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between 26.3 cents and $2.12. Our latest daily update for Opendoor Technologies includes the headline: High volatility in Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock price on Monday, which ended trading at $3.21. The Opendoor Technologies Inc. stock price gained 42.67% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, rising from $2.25 to $3.21. It has now gained for 6 consecutive days. Such a streak is rare for stocks, and a slight decline for a day or two should be anticipated. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated 90.06%, with a day low at $2.62 and a day high of $4.97. The price has risen in 9 of the last 10 days, totaling an increase of 413.11% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 1 billion more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 2 billion shares were bought and sold for approximately $5.86 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $4.97, while the lowest was 50.8 cents. Currently, the price is 35.41%, or $1.76, below the 52-week high, and 91.82%, or $36.03, below the all-time high reached on the 11th of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $39.24. Opendoor Technologies Incorporated has recently experienced a remarkable surge in its stock price, skyrocketing nearly 400% amidst a wave of retail investor enthusiasm reminiscent of the 2021 GameStop frenzy. Despite this impressive rise, which includes an 85% gain in just one day, analysts emphasize that these gains are largely fueled by meme stock dynamics and a short squeeze rather than any fundamental business improvements. The company remains heavily leveraged and unprofitable, exposing it to various risks within the real estate market. Looking ahead, the upcoming earnings report, scheduled for August 5th, is likely to bring further volatility. A strong performance could prompt additional rallies, while any setbacks might lead to sharp declines. In the short term, Opendoor's stock is at the mercy of speculative trading patterns and investor sentiment. In the long term, the company's viability will depend on its ability to navigate its financial challenges while enhancing operational stability amid a fragile housing market. Investors should remain cautious, as while the hype may offer quick gains, the underlying fundamentals present significant risks. Analyst Ratings. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of February, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned Open a market outperform grade with a hold action. The 14th of May, 2024, it was reported that JMP Securities assigned Open an underperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of May, 2024, it was reported that Keefe, Bruyette, and Woods assigned Open a market perform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Opendoor Technologies stock a general strong sell rating. They have classified the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Opendoor Technologies. The Opendoor Technologies Inc. stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $1.62 and 81 cents. A dip below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, June 25, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 526.71%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 18 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 76 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 17 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 10 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 2 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Opendoor Technologies. Currently, there is no support from the accumulated volume below today's level. Under the right conditions, the stock may experience significant declines in the coming days. This stock tends to fluctuate considerably throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Additionally, the prediction interval based on the Bollinger Band suggests that this stock carries a very high risk. Over the last day, the stock experienced a movement of $2.36 between its high and low, which represents a change of 90%. In the past week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been around 40%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Opendoor Technologies, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can undergo challenging periods, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at a negative 0.10 of a dollar. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Opendoor Technologies. there is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might consider entering a position and using volume to guide your exit strategy. Similarly, there is no significant support from accumulated volume below, indicating that the stock can potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you are an experienced trader who understands how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Opendoor Technologies from various analyst sources is categorized as a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of July, 2025, Schaub Sydney executed an insider sale of 17,236 shares of common stock. On the 16th of July, 2025, Schaub Sydney executed an insider sale of 125 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Schaub Sydney executed an insider sale of 110,932 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June, 2025, Schaub Sydney executed an insider sale of 517 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Wheeler Carey executed an insider sale of 671,164 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 24.984. In total, insiders have purchased 7,445,978 shares and sold 5,151,115 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $3.11, representing a decrease of 3.08%. This stock experiences very high daily movements, which introduces a significant level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is at 96, further amplifying this risk. However, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom that was identified 17 days ago. Is Opendoor Technologies stock a good buy? Opendoor Technologies Inc. presents several positive indicators. However, we do not yet consider these sufficient to label it a buy candidate. At this point, it is best regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may wish to hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 22nd of July, we anticipate that Opendoor Technologies will open higher by approximately 38 cents, starting at a price of $3.60. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.